person walks along a path, then notices they have dropped something and walks back to pick it up. If they have walked 50 meters, then walked back 20 meters, then they have walked a total of 70 meters. We could also say that they are 30 meters from the starting point. These two ways of describing the motion are examples of vectors and scalars. The person walks a total distance of 70 meters, but is displaced 30 meters. Distance is a scalar property. That means it doesn't matter that the 20 meters is in the opposite direction. The magnitude, that is the amount, simply adds together to the total. Displacement is a vector property. This means that it relies on magnitude and direction. The initial displacement is 50 meters to the right, and then there is a further displacement of 20 meters to the left. Because the direction matters, we must give the displacements a positive or a negative sign. In this example, we will set the right direction to be the positive and the left direction to be the negative. We could have set it to be the opposite, with the left being positive. This is perfectly fine so long as you keep it that way throughout. So we now have 50 meters minus 20 meters, it's in the opposite direction, is equal to 30 meters. Another example might be a car driving down a road. If the car is travelling at 5 meters per second, then it has a speed of 5 meters per second. Speed is a scalar, by the way. We can also say it has a velocity of 5 meters per second. Velocity is a vector. If the car then stops and reverses at 5 meters per second, then the car still has a speed of 5 meters per second, as speed is a scalar and only relies on the magnitude. But the velocity would be minus 5 meters per second, as velocity is a vector and relies on magnitude and direction. Let's go through some examples of scalars. As we have seen, distance is a scalar, as is speed. There are also concepts like time, energy, mass and temperature, all of which are scalars. It is important to note that since all of these are scalar quantities, they cannot be negative. What about examples of vectors? Displacement and velocity are vectors, but there is also force, electrical current in a wire, and the momentum of a cannonball. You may not have come across some of these before, but don't worry, they will be covered in more depth in later videos.